Hi, I'm Thanos Michailopoulos. I'm here at McGill University with my buddy Jimmy Mack here, and we're going to talk to people about science and the media, aren't we, Jimmy? Yeah. Are there certain sites, are there certain sources of information that you go to look up scientific information?
Newspaper, a little bit, and my mom forced me to read newspaper, but I don't like newspapers.
Okay.
And then there's
you
TV.
actually don't like the medium, or you don't trust them?
I don't know, I never liked newspapers.
So it's kind of the old people.
Yeah, old people read newspapers.
Gotcha. Do you ever get anything out of newspapers, magazines, that kind of thing?
Not really.
Okay. Do you just because you don't really use them, or just because you don't trust them?
Probably both, honestly.
Okay.
I guess I don't read very much newspaper or magazines. I read a lot of literature-related things online.
All right.
But I have pretty strong opinions about the way that the media portrays certain.
I'd love to hear about them.
Science magazines online, places like Reddit or Science.
Okay. Let's say you had a question about nutrition, right? That doesn't seem to be up your alley too much.
No.
That wasn't a burn, by the way. I don't know what your diet is like, but you know, like if you had a question about like, oh, are eggplants good for me or not? Like, where would you go and find out about that?
Well, I have a nutritionist, so I'd ask her.
Really?
Yeah.
With just general events around the world and stuff like that, I know that the media is extremely biased and overblows things in order to sell, because that's the point of selling.
Yeah.
It's the point of
so you think that'll transfer over to science, medicine, that kind of stuff?
I think it could, absolutely, yeah. It's
kind of
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
we got it.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, that's all big thick.
Thank you.
I guess they're on a scavenger hunt of some kind, and I just signed that guy's arm. I'm glad it wasn't his butt.
Whatever's trending, if there are like research developments or interesting things that are coming up, I'll post it there, and that's like a good source for me. Facebook is pretty, you don't really trust everything on Facebook.
No. So you find social media not a bad place to start a conversation, to look for more detail.
I'm kind of old school. I still read the actual newspaper.
Okay.
It's confusing. For me, it's the biggest thing. 1 week, everybody lay off the gluten, and another week you're being told everybody eat gluten, and the week after it's no dairy, and the week after it's an all fat diet.
If you're talking about easy consumption, you can look at Facebook. You can look at Science is Cool, but you can also look at pop science articles. But then when you're looking for something more condensed, you look at academic articles, you look at, you ask professors themselves. I mean, there's a lot of buzzwords that we have, weasel words, and sensationalized media. So we have to really look into what are the sources, and then once you distinguish, you have to decide whether or not you're going to look at that as a valid or they have validity itself.
Primarily the internet, I
Okay.
would say, yeah.
Any particular sites that you go to?
Wikipedia, of course, like most people. Got to be skeptical all the time, right?
Yeah, I know. It's exhausting though, isn't it?
It's a smart thing to do.
It is the smart thing to do. It's usually the path of least resistance isn't always the best path. Thanks so much. By the way, I just noticed Batman earrings.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yes!
Yeah.